Hey there, friends! Welcome back to Second Star to the Left. I'm Michelle, and this is my daughter, Billie.
Hi.
And here's where we'll share board game reviews, ramblings, and a few wrong turns along the scenic route. What if you were a Van Helsing out fighting monsters? Or you had access to forbidden magic, but you had to now obey the whims of a demon prince? Or, my favorite, what if you were a loup-garou?
I believe it's pronounced loop-garou.
Okay, what if you were a werewolf? And after your first transformation, you had to go out and find out about the world and survive the hunters that were trying to get you.
That sounds pretty scary.
And what if you had to do all of this armed with just a pencil?
I'm not sure that a pencil would be a great weapon, but I could try.
We are here today to talk about graphic novel adventures from Ryder Games. And just to be transparent, these games were given to us by Ryder Games for us to sample and tell you about because Season 5 of these games is now available on Kickstarter.
Yay!
Part of the reason that I decided to choose this one to start with is because, Billie, what are you trying to get me to play all the time?
RPGs.
Mm-hmm. And this one is a little bit similar to that. I mean, we had a character sheet that we had to fill out. And while they do provide it in the book, if you want to play this over and over again, you probably want to use the PDF file that's online and print out a sheet, which is what we did. And that way you can have another adventure and another adventure and yet another adventure. While this isn't really an RPG, it isn't exactly a graphic novel, it is a solo adventure that takes zero time to set up and kind of scratches that itch of both of those things. So in the beginning of this loup-garou, you have a little intro story that's going to tell you what happened to you to turn you into a werewolf. After that, it'll give you a nice section on the rules and how the adventure will work, and then you are off onto your adventure. And what you're going to do is start reading this graphic novel, and each one of the frames will have choices in it. In the beginning, the choices are very easy. For example, and I'm not going to give a lot of spoilers here, so we're just going to touch on the beginning. But for example, in the beginning, we just have to choose if we want to go to the forest or the swamp. And to do that, we're going to look for the numbers that are hidden inside these panels. Now, in some of these, the numbers are very obvious, and in others, they're very tricky to find. But as you make these decisions, you are going to move from panel to panel. You're going to be making choices, but you're also going to be looking for those hidden numbers, looking to pick up hidden objects that will help you to level up on your character sheet, looking to see if there are hidden doors or passageways that maybe you missed, all so that you can continue on your adventure. During this adventure, we came across some battles. Now, in loup-garou, they have a spinner that you can use in the back for your battles, but they also say that you can use a 6-sided die, which is what we did, since we happen to have a lot of those lying around.
Everywhere you look, we've got like a million of them.
So the battle mechanics are very simple. You're just going to roll the die and then check your strength against their strength and see how you make out. And in the beginning, we got pretty lucky, but it gets more and more difficult.
Yes.
Each of these stories is a little bit different, and each of them has a little bit different rules. Like I said, the loup-garou felt to me more like an RPG than the others did. In the Dark Mage, you're going to have spells and powers that you're going to learn, and in Lily Van Helsing, you are calling a company called Silent Night when werewolves, vampires, and other creatures threaten to go bump in the night. So not so much with a character sheet in this one, but you are going to check your hunting skills and see how you do against the monsters. If any of these seem interesting, then you might want to check out Season 5, which is now on Kickstarter. And Season 5 is going to bring you 5 new adventures, including Sherlock Holmes, Darkness over London, where you will play either Holmes or Watson, and you have to solve 3 cases, having to solve one to progress on to the next. Or there's the Obsidian, where you are the leader of a mercenary army. You're a sword for hire, so this one is
swords.
Cells are. So you're out there battling. I would imagine that this one is much more battle heavy, given that they're a mercenary. You'd be playing the mercenary. There's Zone 25, which is kind of an apocalypse one, and you're hiding in a bunker, but your bunker gets a disease.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. So you have to kind of go out to the outside world and brave all these scenarios to find a cure. There's robots that might get in the way or other bad humans. There's Zombie, which, is about zombies.
It is?
It is.
Whoa.
But you can play as either a human or a zombie, and the goal is pretty much the same. You're going to want to survive and get out of town. Mm-hmm. But one way you kind of want to eat other people. So
yeah, the human, right?
Zombies. And there's Sherlock Holmes Supernatural, where you can play as Watson, Holmes, or a demon hunter. I forget his name, but a demon hunter. So you're going to be solving supernatural cases in this one. But maybe if you're playing as Watson or Holmes, you're also looking into whether these cases are actually supernatural.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Could just be smoke and mirrors.
Could be smoke and mirrors. There are a lot of choices.
If you walk into a room and it's just full of mirrors and there's smoke...
Run. It's never going to be good if there's
probably
smoke and
real.
mirrors. I think if you liked those Choose Your Own Adventure books, I know you liked them when you were a kid, then this might be something that interests you. If you like graphic novels, this might be something that's going to interest you. If you like RPGs, some of these are going to be ones that might interest you. And again, they're all just a little bit different. The earlier seasons can be found on the Van Ryder website, and season 5 can be found on Kickstarter.
It's live now, right?
It's live right now.
Yay.
Thank you to Van Ryder Games for sending these over so that we could have a couple adventures of our own. And thank you for watching. If you like what you see,
Or if you'd like to keep watching until we get one right.
then please like, subscribe, and share. As always, open tables, open minds, and play yourselves.
Bye.
Hey there, friends.
You good?
Bye. Really long night.
Bye.
Do it one more time. Hey there, friends. These are those wrong turns we're talking about. All right, ready? And we're getting better at it.
7 times the charm. Don't put that in.